here we go again, remembering the lessons of last time. We're going to use Echo Form. Apotheosis. And we are going to use our Go for the Eyes to negate this guy's artifact because he's going liable to most damage in the future. It's annoying that we do not get a weak applied to them, but there we go. We now play the first card of the turn twice, so I can have 20 block or 32 block. 32 block. This is 20 plus 4 frost, which will give me cycle through some additional frost, so this feels like what I should do. That will give me 29 block. No, 31 block. It's not quite as good, but it does have some potential for the future. So let's hold on to that. Move forward. Well, actually, we can now use Tempest to cycle 1 lightning and 2 lightning to get some extra block. So I think that's probably a good use of this card. Right, that still means I get damage, but not quite as much. So let's go. Yeah, so that's where this guy is the one that costs it. So this guy's going to do 2 damage, that will go up to 15. This guy is going to do 51 damage, which will go down to 26, I think. But I need to ensure that I turn to face him. I have 3 cards, so it seems plausible that if I use Hologram, I'll then Go for the Eyes, I can switch my direction while getting a little bit of block. So we'll do that. Oh, we get to pull 2 cards. Actually, we should probably pull Hologram. Whatever I choose is going to not work because I don't have enough space in my hand. Does that get exhausted? No. Okay. So we can now switch direction to this guy. $51 down to 34, so 48 damage incoming. Right, and I've done this the wrong way around again. I should have used whatever block I was going to use first, then played those cards. Restart. I'm not going to stop it each time now. I'm just going to rotate through. So here we go. Same stuff happens. So at this stage the game becomes more of a puzzle if you're determined to win. So I decided not to use that. I decided to do that and gain the extra card, which was no, I decided which of these to use to get block. So I felt that that was best to play twice and then Tempest. Still think that's a good idea. Right. So the first card I play is going to be played twice. Now if I go that way, that will add weak to him. Or I do the block first, gain 2 block, so 32 block. Then play this, which I would draw, go for the eyes back in. Ah, right, yes. So do this twice. Play go for the eyes, then play a hologram. Right, let's give that a go. So we take their damage down, we play hologram, make go for the eyes back, and play it again, reducing the damage. So they are now doing 39 damage, counting that right, and I have 37 block plus 1, 38 block. I could then craft this to get 2 extra block, but it's just not worth it. Right. Now at this point they're not doing any damage. I have Amplify in the hand but no powers, so I'm not doing that. I want to charge battery. Certainly, because there's nothing specifically that I really want to play right now. That gets played twice, so will give me 2 energy, extra energy next turn, which will be useful because I have Meteor Strike in my hand if it's needed. I have 2 points left to spend. I can use Chaos to cycle these through and see what orbs I get. And then I can use this to deal some fairly serious damage to this guy. I'll still have too many cards in my hand, which is annoying. I'm not cycling them fast enough. So I feel that that's probably what I've got to do. I could use dual cast before I use Chaos, as that won't do much for me. That'll clear a card out of my hand, and the orbs aren't much use to me at this juncture. So let's do that. I'm not going to be generating all this block when I'm not going to use it. We will turn 2 random orbs. And then we'll use Melter on this guy. Is that the right thing to do? Feels like the right thing to do. Let's do it. Okay. Right, here we are with 5 energy. A lot of danger. I'm not likely to do them a lot of damage. I can use Meteor Strike. But should I? No, what I should do first is use White Noise. That was probably not the best thing to do. Right, this will... This will be better used later. And thus Amplify would be best used later. But I've lost the extra card there. Do I go back and try that? I think I'm going to. So off we go again. This, then this. So my first card will be played twice. What did I decide last time? Decided to do 2 Glacier. And then Tempest to cycle these through. And now that a card is going to be played twice, I'm going to use Equilibrium to give myself 32 block. Go for the eyes to reduce damage from that guy. Then Hologram to bring back, go for the eyes, and play it on them again. Reduce the amount of damage they're doing. End turn. Occurs to me I could have used dual cast that round a bit more effectively, but it doesn't matter that much. So the first card that I want to play will be played twice, which is Charge Battery. I then want to use Chaos to cycle my orbs. This is right. No. I want to use Dual Cast to cycle my orbs. And then Chaos. Leaving me 1 point which I use for Melter. And then I ended the turn. Now, I was going to do something here. Right, yes. If I use White Noise now, I will lose the incoming card. So focusing this would be a good card to play now. I get it white and it will have later benefits. I can then use Turbo to manage the rest. The alternative is to use Force Field first to get the 32 block. And I need to turn to face this guy. So which card do I want to play first? Ooh, I could play Amplify and then get double benefits from the following cards. That'll be next. This would mean the next 4 power cards in this turn, so that doesn't benefit me. Right, so I have a damage maker that will turn me in the right direction. It does feel like Chrysalis is the best benefit for my first double card move, because it gives me many extra cards. I've got to remember that for the next round, because that's really quite powerful. If I use Turbo, I will gain 6. Do I need 6? I feel like I could play this to face this guy, then play Turbo to play Force Field, or I could play Sweeping Beam and draw 1 card and see what I get in next, which feels like the right thing to do, except that it doesn't turn me around. Okay, so we have possibility. So I use Amplify. Now I can then use Static Discharge. I can probably hold these for my next turn. So what am I going to do? Right. What I'm going to do is I'll play Turbo. Gain the block. Maybe hold on to that one, maybe use this one now just to get myself turned around. So it's going to be 36, 47 damage. I'll negate 16. Now I can put that in, or I could use this potion now. I'm going to just eat the damage and see where I'm at. Right. Have another turbo card. We've got a lot of 0 cards, which I think I should play to clear up some space for what I intend to do. So the first one is we're going to play powers this turn, so we are going to play Amplify. So that will be one. I don't want to play that twice. What do I want to play twice? Not that. Play this twice on this guy. Ideally I want to play a blocking card twice, so that's the closest I've got. Or I can channel 2 Dark Orbs. But I think, to be honest, having 9 energy might help here, because I can then play Meteor Strike at some point. Let's try it. Right, so I need to clear. I was going to optimize for playing power cards twice. I am not now doing that. And there's little option for me to So I have to make the best out of the energy that I've got. So what we will do, I'm going to clear some space. We will turn to face the sky. Makes it 47 damage. We will see what random card we've got. Don't go mad, Graham. We now have these two, which will cycle lightning rep through very fast. And now I've got all this energy, but no way of using it. So let's see what card we get out of this. That's quite exciting. We're getting somewhere here. Down to 44. Amazing. I'm pretty shocked. I managed to get through that. Okay. Now I have an awful lot going on. So, I want to play this twice, definitely. Definitely. It's a shame we don't still have Amplify, but what the hell. Got 9 points, we can draw 2 cards. What do we not want to use? Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? And none of these are any use at this juncture, so with 9 energy we will end the turn. And still have loads of energy. Okay, well, that's not going to do any harm. But, well, it is actually. That will give me even more energy. I'm completely... Focus doesn't appear to affect these, so that's interesting. So we want to get our focus back. So we definitely have our focus back, but only 1 orb now. So let's do nothing more to do with orbs right now, and gain 7 block that many times. Actually, we want to clear some of these cards because our deck is very full. So clear that. That would be useful, but at this point don't think we need it. Don't want to do that, don't want to do that. We'll use that because we can. And this. That should give us some space for next round. Right, I think it's fairly obvious now that we don't use that first. See what we've got. That won't work. So we're going to burn some defense cards first, wasting our double plate, but that's okay. Going to gain 3 ord slots, lose 1, go back to where we were before. Add these cards. That's worth playing, and we'll zero another card. Now use these cards, put some orbs in there, and at this point end our turn. Right, so we definitely need some block this time. These are unplayable, so we'll transfer some energy for next turn. We'll use a defend to free up some space. Draw 2 cards. Move one of the burns out to worry about next turn. Use Go for the Eyes to negate that. That's annoying. So that will get me... No, I want to keep that thing. So 7 block, 4 times 7 is 28. He is going to do 22 damage plus 6, so 28. So yeah, let's do it. We get 8 extra. Whoa. Okay. Yep. Right, these will stay in my hand unless I get rid of them somehow. So that's a bit annoying. Oh, they don't stay in my hand. Right, charge battery is 0, generates so much energy it makes no difference, so we will play that, transfer energy to the next turn. This cost me nothing for 16 block. $38. We've also got another 16 times 3. I'm just going to calculator. $48. See, 54 damage. I've got 38 blocks so far. We can easily negate this with that, just making sure I'm making the right decisions. So we are, yes, going to do that. And end turn. Sky's health is going down big time. Even with multiple void cards. Nothing big is happening. He's going to do 20 damage and then do a negative effect on me. But I'm still short on cards that are going to actually do damage. I do need to clear some space, so bank the energy, get the block, use leap for more block. I just don't want to lose this. I can't. These are going to go, so they will disappear this turn. Don't want to channel frost. Might as well expend energy on a block I don't need. I probably won't need. So that clears me up a bit. End turn. Right, what we got? So I amplify again, but probably no powers to use it with. Right, we'll kick something out of here that we could use later. Want to keep damage cards. It won't hurt us to have a 0 use defend sometime later. Oh, it happens twice. So let's make that cool-headed. Also, so we want to start doing damage now, so we're going to do that. Could cycle 2 random orbs, not going to. That's it. Right. I think it's fairly obvious at this point. Oh, 26 times 2 is 40, 50. I think I'm going to kill him. Let's try it. It worked. And a pair, which gives me 10 extra HP with which final boss. That's amazing. And that's a wonderful power, and I want it. So we're having that. So as you can see, my health has not gone up. I don't have the very useful, I think it's the pentagram, which reduces the boss's health, or the one that heals you for 25 HP, which would be very useful now. Before going in, so this is what I got. I got just over half my health, a couple of little bits, and most importantly, 1 extra life, which is what I needed. And that's a good place for me to stop. Okay.